Well, hey everybody, it is Tom here. Welcome back to my shop. It is a nice, beautiful summer day. It's about 82 degrees Fahrenheit, not much humidity, so it's really nice. It is middle of June 2022 when I'm filming this, to give you guys an idea. So, yep, we're standing over here at my G&E 16-inch Universal Industrial Shaper. So today's project is I want to build a chip pan to help catch some of the chips that come flying off of the workpiece. I've seen a couple other YouTubers with those pans, and they seem to work pretty well, to contain about 80–90% of it. So figured that would be a good project. That way I'm not chasing them all around the shop, because when it comes off that piece of stock there, it shoots about 5 feet, hits the concrete, and then flies another 5 feet. So I mean, you get a shower of chips all over the shop. So might as well make my life a lot easier. I've got some scrap that looks like it's going to work out just perfect. So let me turn the camera around and show you what I got, and we'll get started. What do you say? Well, I've got the door open. The lighting is not the greatest, but hopefully you guys can see this pretty well. So I've got this piece of scrap. It was some sort of cabinet in its original life, vent hole. So it had some sort of electronics or something that would, need venting. But it is going to be like the perfect size. I was going to order some sheet metal and bend up one, but this is why you always save your scrap or all this odd stuff, because you never know when it's going to be needed for a project. I mean, I've probably had this thing, Jesus, 7–8 years. So I think what I want to do is, this will be basically the front. So this will go towards the vise. And we've already got, sidewalls. So that's cool. And then what we can do is we can take this piece. I think, we'll cut her. We cut her about right here. This will be the back. So, I mean, wham, bam, we've got a basically a pre-made box. So this project will be really easy, a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Not really a lot of sheet metal work for you guys, bending up. I was hoping to use a new brake, but I found this stuff, so looks like we may not have to. So let me take this over to the shaper and show you the concept. So if we take this and basically mount her like right here, that should work out pretty good. Obviously this is great in this position. We just have to turn the vise, because we're going to have all this real estate sticking out here, but I think we'll still be a-okay. Everything will clear, but we'll double check. And I think to make things simple is this will be the bottom support, and also how it's going to fasten, and just slide in the T-slot. Won't really go anywhere. And just to make sure, I think what I'm going to do is maybe make a bracket off of that with the magnet, and then it'll come down and grab the bottom of this table right here, and that will just make sure that with all the motion going on with the shaper, she won't want to walk out, or she won't want to kind of do this number here. So that's kind of the idea that we're going to go for. So let me kind of take some measurements and double check some things, and we'll get started. Okay, so I've got it laid out. If this wasn't folded, then we could just stick this in my stomp shear and bam, it'd be quick and easy, but can't do that. And I can almost get it in my do-all over there, but it's going to hit the handle that sticks down that tensions the belt. So I think probably their easiest option is I can plasma cut it, but I'm going to try to jigsaw it first with the metal blade, see if I can't make it actually a little bit nicer than, a little bit of a ragged edge with the plasma cutter, plus it's kind of ruined the paint too. So we'll see if that works. Now the other piece I can cut off in the bandsaw, so I'll do that over there. But let me get this thing set up and try to get it stabilized the best I can, because she's going to want to ring and sing and make a whole bunch of racket. So let me get set up and try to get this thing cut. Since we're set up here, it's just going to be faster for me to just go ahead and buzz this than to go over to the bandsaw, clear the stuff off the table, set the fence, and get everything. So just mark the line, and I'm just going to buzz this off and be done with it. So like I said, it was preformed like it was destined to be a chip pan, So this is going to work out really nice. So this will be the back here. You guys can see that in the camera. So just need to fasten this to the back. I don't know, maybe either just a couple screws or maybe some pop rivets, not sure yet. And that'll be her shape. And we'll have to get that brace down there in the bottom. Cool. Got these self-tappers here. I think that's the route I'm going to go. It'll be fairly easy. And step drill always makes life easy drilling into sheet metal. And of course, Milwaukee fuel. And we'll be good to go. Let me get a piece of wood so we can go through the size of the diameter of the hole that we need. All right, piece of sacrificial wood. Enlarge the hole just a smidgen. Oh yeah. Cool. Let me do the other side. Hopefully you guys can see. Just gonna run these self-tappers in now. Put that piece of wood back there because I don't want it going my finger. All right. Get that bottom one done. So I don't know if the lighting is good right there. I don't know, I might be able to turn around or turn a little bit towards the camera so you can see a little better. But this is nothing earth-shattering. Tell you what, let me do it this way, make sure she doesn't move on me. I'm gonna still get this going. As you can see, I got the bottom support strip mounted, and also here is a homemade wedge, 5 degrees out of A2 tool steel. It's not hardened, I took a file to it. I've had it forever and I've never used it, and heck, I can't even remember where I got it, but it works perfect. Just the right size to slide in that T-slot and, you know, cock this thing up. And I decided just to use some 5-minute epoxy to hold it together. I roughed up both surfaces, so wet and dry, and then we'll slide her in, and we're almost done. So the only thing I may do is mount a bracket off of this thing with a magnet to hold it in. So once this dries, I'll bring you back. Well, the epoxy is dried, so I'm doing a test fit, and she looks good. Now she's sitting basically level. You know, before it would have been sitting down, and it would definitely would have walked out. And I turned the vise the long way. We got plenty of clearance, so hopefully that should catch some chips. Now, if it does want to walk out, I'll go ahead and add that magnet. Like, let's see here if I can hold the camera. There you go. Underneath, I'll just do is like a simple L bracket to come down, and the magnet can like stick right there. So I'm gonna do, you know, some cuts with it first and see if it'll work out without having to do it. And you know, that way I don't have to add the magnet, you know, needlessly. And I think the height of this back wall will be fine, but if not, we've got enough scrap. I've kind of figured it out this way, just in case. So we can use this piece here that I cut off, and let's see if I can get back so we can do it higher like that if need be. So like I said, I just put screws in there, so it'd be an easy fix. Just take that out. I'll cut this bottom part off right there, that angle, and that would work out. So that'll be version 2.0 if needed. If not, hopefully this will be just fine. So cool. It is nice when projects work out real easy. Sorry I didn't get any you know, metal brake bending in, but you know, we get lucky sometimes with the scrap that we have. It just works out. So simple project. I hope you enjoyed the short video. It's not mind-blowing, but you know, hey, that's the way it is sometimes in the shop. As always, I appreciate you watching. Thanks for hanging out with me, and we'll catch you on the next one.